Can we see? Can we please just see now?
No, I'll make you wait.
Hey guys, and welcome to another chapter of the Malt Chronicles, and I am dumbfounded is the word, dumbfounded. I really want to know what's here right now, so we're just gonna crack on.
Listen, whatever that is, I know David is enjoying himself as he brought something. It completely threw us over the place.
Yes.
And look at his face, he's shining like a disco ball.
I really am.
Can we see? Can we please just see now?
No, I'll make you wait.
Oh, you can see. Oh!
It's called Irish whiskey.
It is called Irish whiskey.
Jesus Christ, man.
Mirror motherfucker.
I told you it's tannic. Look at the blind tasting. Right, let's see.
It's got a strong kick.
Equally bitter as it is equally sweet.
Hints of like caramel drizzled over dry fruits.
It's almost like malt and sugar mixed together.
Cherries, like cherry note there.
Burnt caramel, really burnt, very tannic.
It's got a sweetness to it, real deep sweetness. So I'm taking a wild guess on the nose that this is dominant sherry cask.
Price range, I would say 70 to 80 pounds, knowing how greedy David is. Yeah, about that.
Second time round, I'm definitely picking up with a bit more oaky notes.
Bring it on, David, you filthy.
Wow. Wow. I'm shocked. Yeah, okay, anyway, let's get down to it then. Midleton Dair Ghaelach.
Dair Ghaelach, yes.
Dair
So obviously I wanted to bring something for the boys that is phenomenal and incredible.
Yeah.
And we tried this at a roadshow a couple of months ago and well, like all of us literally just stood in
What
our
is it?
seats.
Can you tell us
Yeah,
what is
please,
it?
can you tell us?
Yeah, so this is from Midleton. It's a very interesting whiskey because what they do is actually age a bunch of barrels. So they've got, I can't remember how many barrels they said it was. It was a number of barrels that they age. They're aged between 15 and 22 years. And then they get some of their own oak from Ireland and age it in that for up to a year and produce what we have sat in front of us. So yes, that's a minimum of 15 years old.
Okay.
Wow, minimum of 15 years old.
So
Wow.
just to make sure for the viewers, this is pot still whiskey, from Ireland at cask strength, finished in Irish oak, virgin oak.
Irish oak. Irish virgin oak. So,
Or in two words, it's a slap on your face.
58.2. 58.2.
yeah, it's a heavy.
You know, I was
hitter.
right. I was absolutely right on the blind tasting because I said it's not from this world. It's out of this world.
It's one of those whiskies that you're gonna have to just pick up and try it because,
Jesus,
like, there's so many flavors that come through. When I was trying it earlier on the blind,
What did you say on the blind?
I actually said it was a Scotch whiskey, a lot of sherry cask influence, and I thought it was from the Highlands.
What's wrong with you?
And I said no, but I did say it's non-chill filled and it's 50 plus.
50 plus,
50
yes.
plus on Spain.
But
and it's just like, wow.
when you say sherry whiskey, there isn't actually any sherry cask that goes into
No
this.
way, really?
It's American oak casks. So they use 3 different types of wood, which is American oak, a refill, and your Irish oak.
Whoa. Okay.
And there's one more ingredient.
Love?
Some fairy dust. you cannot create a whiskey that good without fairy dust.
Exactly.
I'm not sure. I don't know whether they get the stocks for this dust.
I have no clue where they get the stocks of this dust. But
Okay, let's
just
not play.
nose it, please, for a second.
Really, just think that this is Christmas come early. It really is.
This is more than Christmas come early. This is phenomenal.
Now I get violets.
I get that pot still whiskey when I nose it. I can smell pot still
Creamy,
whiskey.
biscuity.
Yeah. and then you've got that slight bitter character that must be coming from the Irish oak, because I don't normally pick it out in an American.
Get some like lovely like sort of sweet notes, like almost you're in a sweet shop, an old school sweet shop. You get like those sort of cola cues, Parma violet sweets or something like that. Just got a real sweet note.
But because of all the power it carries, it's to me it's very tannic. Like it screams that. What made me think it's something aged in virgin oak, like a bourbon or something else. But also it's a dance of this bitterness from a virgin oak with the sweetness from the pot still whiskey.
Yeah,
yeah, it's incredible. And I also get this slight black currant nose and taste.
not bad.
Yeah, I give you that. The sourness of black
Yeah.
currant, yeah. It's quite sour actually, because virgin oaks, they are very powerful, very active, tannic oaks that you either want to play with the whiskey by giving it a slow hint, but you cannot really age whiskies in virgin oak as much as it's too powerful. There's too much happening in the wood, so you need to draw out that by aging another spirit, so you can then age another spirit.
But I do think you pay for the fairy dust in this drink.
But the finish is so that finish is so long, right?
Oh no, the finish goes on.
It just keeps going and keeps going, and I'm getting like lovely hints of like cinnamon spice at the end of it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I like about this whiskey, because it's very unusual. It's very out of this world, as I said. Like it carries hints of tannins from what we would say bourbons. It carries the sweetness from the pot still whiskey. It has a bit of style of whiskey. I was nosing it on the blind and I couldn't understand what the hell is that. So there you go.
Well, just completely threw us. So this is so good.
It was meant to throw you, but
It did throw us.
yeah, going back to this, they actually named the tree
please.
that you have.
Is it
Just
like
that.
Georgian?
No. Not in the name of that. They say which tree it came from.
Then
Now,
just leave it over.
I do need to just find whereabouts they've said it, because I think I have seen it.
Okay.
So it was Bluebell. We've tried Bluebell last time.
Yes.
Yeah.
Which one is it?
We've got this from tree number 9.
Tree number 9. Okay,
So
we tried
one-
tree
one
number
tree.
6 last time.
And yeah, I think we tried 6 last
Yeah.
time. And I'm just trying to find the name. But
6
can't
and
find
9,
it.
fun numbers.
But yeah, it's batch number 1. Yeah, we've got bottle 1121.
Yeah, anyway, besides that, there's not too many pot still whiskies on the market that are being aged for that long.
Yeah.
So to see a pot still whiskey 15 to 22 years old, that's unusual, very unusual for the whole world industry of whiskies. So that on its own stands aside of everything.
Yeah, I mean, even Irish whiskey, like you don't get massive age statements on Irish whiskey anymore, like because there was only a few distilleries that were still producing for that long.
Yeah.
Yes.
So you don't get that massive amount of age stock from the brand, like any brand. There's only one brand that are going to be able to do it.
But guys, how good is this Midleton compared to the other Midleton we tried, which was the normal rare?
Yeah, we tried the Barry Crockett.
The
other
Barry
day.
Crockett, okay, yeah.
We tried the
you're
Barry
looking
Crockett
at-
in comparison, and
Yeah.
you're paying how much more for? How much? I paid £180 for this.
Oh wow.
And £180.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
I'm not going to say how much he said. Whereas the Barry Crockett goes for like 130,
130.
But that's a blended whiskey.
Yes.
As this one is a pot still whiskey.
This is
Pure
pot still.
pot still
It's pure
whiskey.
pot still, yeah. And yeah, you are getting something that's just out of this world.
It's just unreal, like especially, I mean, do you guys remember that this again was in all of our top 10s when we did the top 10 video?
Oh yeah, this was in all of our top 10s.
There you go. So something
So
special.
it's something special.
It
about
must
this
tell you something about the whiskey itself. I love the packaging, to be perfectly honest. I think that it's really unique.
one. Yeah.
I like the fact that it comes with a nice little wooden stand that says, says
Don't drop it. That's what
Dair
it says.
Ghaelach on it,
Dair Ghaelach, okay.
which is quite cool, and nice way to display your whiskey. And yeah, I think it's interesting to have that sort of open cut box,
Man.
and it is quite solid. Actually, struggle to break it.
It's just good all round. Just good all round. So cool. So I say let's give it a little fine scoring and once
Before we get too excited,
yeah, before we get to
Let's
excited.
score it.
Yeah, let's do that. So wow, that is delicious, absolutely delicious. I'm going to go first. Still to this day, like I remember trying it, and this is just keeps growing and growing on my palate. I'm liking it even more and more. This is actually one of the highest marks I've given a whiskey. I've given it a solid 93.
I'm gonna give it an 92. It's simply and purely outside of this world.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I'm gonna go 93 as well. It is ridiculous. Just get yourself a bottle. You have to have one.
I think on that note, we're going to say goodbye so we can go and drink more of this. So I would like to say cheers.
Enjoy more of this.
Enjoy more of this. Enjoy more of this.
Don't forget, fairy dust.
Fairy dust. Cheers.
Very important information.
David Winter, we'd like to say a big thank you to you for all your support. And we know that you really wanted to try this whiskey because we mentioned it in our top 10.
So we're going to pour out a 3CL dram for you. Come contact us and we'll make sure that you get hold of that.
David, he's a greedy bastard. We'll make it 5CL for you. So once again, thank you for all the comments and for your support.